In this video, we're going to be talking about billing models for law firms, specifically subscription billing. Subscription billing is where a client pays you an ongoing monthly, quarterly, or annual recurring fee in order to have the ability to use you for a specific set of legal services. When it comes to subscription billing, you have to think about it a little bit differently. On the one hand, the pros are you get recurring revenue from your clients. You don't have to look for as many clients. You can have a smaller list of clients and still have a large book of business. On the other hand, with subscription billing, you also run the risk of making too many commitments to too many clients. And because they're not using it every month, what if they all asked for their services in the same month? Can you handle it? That's something you need to prepare for. So let's talk about who subscription billing is good for. It's good for any client that has an ongoing need for potential legal services. For example, an attorney who supports business owners. A business owner at any given time might need a contract to do work with a vendor or a client. They might need general protection services for their website and other things. What a business owner wants is to protect themselves from an unexpected large legal bill. So they want to transfer that risk to you so that they are covered with everything that comes up. So now let's look at you, the person who's receiving the risk from the client. How do you protect yourself? How do you decrease your risk? And how do you build this business? The subscription billing model is all about building up that recurring revenue. It starts slow because you're collecting less from somebody who you may have some upfront delivery on, but over time, as you build your client base, you will suddenly start to feel pretty good about the revenue coming in. With subscription billing, you can control your profitability in a few ways. The first is to limit the risk or the promise to the client. To limit the risk to the client, you want to make sure that the list of services they have access to are not open-ended. Every item on that list should be something that you can clearly define what is at stake if you were to have them check every single box. Say, hey, I want one of this, one of this, one of this. The next area where you control profitability is in creating efficiency within the delivery to your client, which might look like automation or delegation to the lowest cost employee or resource. So now that you understand what the subscription model is and how it controls your profitability, the last piece of the puzzle is how much are you charging for it. So let's talk about subscription pricing. The key to pricing your subscription right is two pieces. One, understand what your client needs are, and number two, create some packages for them to select from. If you only offer one subscription option, you're leaving a lot of money on the table or off the table. Here's how that works. When creating your package lineup, you want to start with the middle package. The middle package is the thing that you can scale the easiest, you can delegate the fastest, and you can limit the risk of anything that's being added. And it also addresses the most common requests from your particular client. That package, once priced, is now the place where the lower price package and the more expensive price package are going to push customers to. In the lower price package, you want to just remove a few of the services and have the dollar amount be very close to the middle price. What's going to happen is somebody says, oh, for this small little difference, I get this much more in services. And they're going to push towards that middle price. On the higher end, basically what we want to look at there is these are the things that we don't want to do. This is the risk that we prefer not to take. But if we need to take it, we want to charge a lot more for it. So this is going to be a big jump in price, and it's going to also offer some things that we're not willing to do in that middle price. For example, leaving some things open-ended or at least higher quantities than what we would put in that middle package. By doing this, you create two things. Number one, if somebody chooses it, you're at least getting paid really well for taking that risk and for providing those services. The second thing is many people who don't actually need all those things are going to get pushed once again to that middle package, which is really where you want everyone to be. In summary, subscription billing can be really good for your law firm, but it doesn't work for everybody. You need to evaluate if it works for you. We have a guide you can download to evaluate this and see if it works for you, and also help you with figuring out the pricing of your packages. You can download that guide at profitwithlaw.com/fee. If you want more help than that guide can provide, you can evaluate our elite coaching program. In our Elite program, we support attorneys through a group coaching program to help them address all of their questions and build the right business model and stay accountable to it for their law firm. You can learn more at profitwithlaw.com/elite.